video, and today I got a story for you guys. Obviously, I'm just playing Crack Angle here in audio. I'm just playing God Mode. I read about this game a long time ago, and I wanted to play it again. So, I'm just going to screw stuff up. So, let's get the street. And so, set this up in the way. Oh, we got an hour. Alright. So, let's get to my story. My worst vacation ever. It all started. Hold on a second, sorry. It all started. It was I'm trying to think of when it was now. It was about 2 years ago. Summer. Sorry. It was 3 years ago. My bad. 3 or 4 years ago. Actually, that's what it was. I'm really bad at this. Sorry, guys. Anyways, 3 or 4 years ago. I went to a friend's house. There's a bit of a backstory to this, by the way. Before I even went on vacation. So, I went to sorry. I'm really bad at this story stuff, man. I went to a pig roast that one of my family members was hosting. 1 week before I went on vacation to a beach place. I'm not gonna say where exactly. It's for privacy, because district family privacy would say more or less. Anyways, I went to a pig roast, one of my family members, and yeah, it was pretty good. I actually cut, he allowed me to cut some of it, and showed me what I like to cook and all that stuff. It was kind of cool. So then, the following day, I went over to visit one of my friends, and her mom runs a daycare. At the time she did. And when I was there, she, when she was there, she had the kids over when I was there at the house. So, she introduced me to the kids and stuff, and she, I was watching them playing with them a bit, So then I get home that night. Wasn't really feeling that good. I was supposed to go to football practice, and I did play football for a while. And, what's going on here? This is interesting. Anyways, I was supposed to go to football practice, but I told my parents I don't feel that good. They didn't believe me. It was like, you suck it up. And I ended up running into my bathroom last second, and I ended up vomiting. Unfortunately, I started to vomit a lot, and I didn't know why. So then my parents were alright, stay home. You're obviously sick. After they made me leave the first time. So then it was like that for a few days. I was really sick. Crap, man. It was a mess. I ended up being gastro also with it, and I didn't know why. You can't break down my source, man. They didn't know why I think I was sick. None of it made sense, everything I did. I couldn't drink any water whatsoever. So everything I tried to get healthy wouldn't work, or not like I said. I couldn't drink any water or any liquids whatsoever. If I were to even take a sip of even Gatorade, which is supposed to help you when you're sick, when you have an upset stomach, I would immediately just vomit liquids. I was severely dehydrated. Hadn't eaten about 3 days, hadn't drank anything about 3 days. When my dad's like, alright, we're gonna read hospital, so there's something wrong with you. So, we get it, we go to the hospital, and they gave me something, they gave me a fluid, through an IV tube, that basically numbs your gag reflex, so you don't puke. And they gave me a freezy to give me some energy, because I was like, on the verge of this constant passing out, because like I said, I hadn't drank anything in 3 days, which really isn't healthy, and I hadn't eaten anything whatsoever, so I had no energy. And at night, I wouldn't be able to sleep because I was coughing up so much, and it just felt so shitty, I couldn't even fall asleep. and rest. So they gave me that, and they gave me a Fruzy for a bit of energy and that helped hydrate me and keep me cool. And they did some tests, and they told after checking my lungs, they told me I had pneumonia. It's not the first time I had got I had it. I did have it in both lungs, unfortunately. I've had it once in each lung individually, and a second time, and then the other time where I had it in both lungs. So that was kind of shitty. And so then the doctor said, "Well, we're gonna give you two options here. You're gonna have either it was either stay in hospital for 24 hours while we give you IV fluids, or you go home with antibiotics for 10 days." And that was on a Thursday, and we were leaving for our vacation on Sunday. So I decided, I'm like, I got packing to do. There's still a few, I just want to be home, right? I was too tired also, I wasn't thinking rationally, I just wanted to go home. And I regret that now that I think of it. Because I was just too tired, I just wanted to get home, get out of there. I really didn't want to be there any longer than I had to. So I ended up going home, and what I didn't know was, I'd forgotten, I guess, at that point also, was the antibiotics I was given, or medicine, antibiotics, was actually penicillin, like drug. As a kid, I had a lot of ear infections, unfortunately, and I believe that did help, unfortunately, affect my hearing a bit. It's like sometimes I can't hear the best, which really sucks because I'm a passionate, I have a love for music and stuff. And sucks sometimes when I can't hear stuff or hear people or I misunderstand them. So, anyways, since I had so many ear infections, I was given penicillin a lot as an antibiotic to help cure it. And I had it from the time I was 8. I had like 14 ear infections basically. So I was to say I've grown an immunity to it, unfortunately. So he said you would only start to work about a week in, about 5 days in. So from Thursday to Sunday was only about 3 days. So I was like, alright, it should work the first or second day by the time I get there. And I should be able to spend the rest of my vacation well. Well, since I didn't know I was since it didn't have any effect on me, while I'm on vacation, I still feel really sick. I really didn't want to go at all, and unfortunately, one of the side effects of the antibiotics also was drowsiness. They said you're going to become really tired, like you're going to be very drowsy, you're going to want to sleep a lot. And they were right. The rest of the pills didn't. The rest of the effects that the pills didn't. Or sorry, the actual effect that the pill was supposed to have didn't work. But no, I just kept drowsy apparently. So that wasn't I wasn't too happy about that. So I ended up spending like 95%. I would say maybe good. I'm trying to think now. I probably spent about 85% of my vacation in my hotel room, sick as a dog. I couldn't go to the beach because the salt in the air would make me start coughing up. I went to the beach twice during a whole week where it's a beach vacation. So, that was really shitty. I remember I just felt like absolute garbage. My parents tried to get me out of there as much as possible, but because of the antibiotics, I was so drowsy. I was so tired all the time that I couldn't do it, that I just didn't have the energy to do anything. I remember they tried to bring me mini golf, and I was like falling asleep on the course. I just wanted to go home. I couldn't go out for any more than an hour at a time. It was just absolute bad because like I wasn't with pneumonia. You're not actually allowed to go swimming. It's not the healthiest choice, or even recovering. Even like after a few weeks after you recover, it's not the healthiest idea to do. So, a while actually. So yeah, it was really shitty. So then I finally get home after that shit vacation, or shit week I should say, and I actually go to my actual doctor instead of the hospital. And he prescribes me some new medications that weren't penicillin, and within 3 days, I made a complete recovery. I don't know if the penicillin helped at all, those drugs at all, but like the new antibiotics that the doctor gave me, I can't remember, I don't know if they were exactly, but like my, my cough had gone down severely. You could actually understand what I was saying a lot. My breathing, that's one thing with pneumonia. You can't feel like you're breathing. A lot of the mucus had cleared out of my lungs. I felt so much better. I had a lot more energy. And then I think about a week after that, I was fully back to full health. I wasn't able to play some sports or football for about a couple of weeks because of it. Luckily, I was able to clear it after. But, fuck, man. Pneumonia, oh, it's a deadly killer. It's a bitch to have and it can be lethal. I know it's sad to say, I actually do know some people who have passed away due to complications from pneumonia. So yeah, I think that'll be all for today, guys. I want to send, and then I was sad out there, sorry. I just want to apologize for my last video too. I noticed, I was rewatching it afterwards just to double check everything was okay. And I noticed that, what was it called there? The audio, like me talking, it sounded really echoed. So I didn't know why, so I went to go take a look after, and it turns out I use it, like I said, I think I said it before, I use a Snowball Ice. Jesus. I use a Snowball Ice microphone, or Blue, so it's a USB one, and I plugged into my laptop to record with, and unfortunately, I didn't plug it in properly, and I didn't notice. It was plugged in enough to register, but not plugged in enough to work fully. And I kept wondering why that go, and I felt like a complete idiot. If you hadn't noticed, though, the video wasn't 1080p, and I think I'm going to be doing that from now on. I noticed 720p still never looks as good, one day hopefully we'll get that 4K stuff, hopefully a lot more views in the future will be at 4K, if we get a 4K monitor and all that stuff, Dreams, though, they're just dreams right now. Yeah, I can see in the future, though. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great day. I know the story went on a little longer than normal, but still, nonetheless, hope you all enjoyed. And like I said, have a great